Hi guys, welcome back. So today is another Pinterest inspired video and I'm going to be making dessert in a mug. It's a quick dessert that you can slap together in no time. Put it in the microwave, cook it for a short period of time, and then you have something sweet to eat. So for today's video, I'm going to be making chocolate chip pumpkin mug cake. That was a mouthful. So I figured that because we are coming into fall here pretty soon and everyone has been in like the pumpkin spice sort of mood, I figured that this would be appropriate. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, for today's recipe you're going to need some flour. It actually calls for coconut flour, but I don't have any, so I'm using regular flour. Some pumpkin, pureed pumpkin, ground ginger, ground nutmeg, ground cinnamon, some baking powder, chocolate chips, the sweetener of your choice, and I'm using turbinado sugar because I like that it has a little bit more of a maple type flavor to it, or kind of like brown sugar. Milk, and you can use milk of your choice. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm using almond milk, and an egg white. Okay, we're going to start with a coffee cup, and I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of flour. Next we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Next I'm going to take 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Then I'm going to take a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So this is what you should have so far. I'm going to stir all of this together. So you take a tablespoon of the sugar that you want to use, and then a 1/4 cup of milk, and then you have to stir it well. And you have to keep stirring it until you don't have any clumps. Next I'm going to add the egg white. Next up is the pumpkin, and you want to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. I'm going to put in 3. And then next up are the chocolate chips. Then once you have everything nicely mixed together, you want to pop it in the microwave for 2.5 to 3 minutes on high. So I just went ahead and put it in for 2.5 minutes, and once it beeps I'll check it, and hopefully that'll be it. So I just checked it. I'm going to pop it back in for another 30 seconds. Okay, so it is done. This is what it looks like. I threw some chocolate chips on top. I've already tried it. I feel like this is more like, it seems more like a bread pudding to me than a cake, but that's probably because of my microwave. I may have not cooked it long enough. So what I would recommend is the first time you make this, it's probably going to be sort of like trial and error until you figure out how long you need to put it in depending on what type of microwave you have. But I think it came out really good. I need to let it cool though because it just really burned my mouth. But it's so good. I'm glad that I did add a little bit of pumpkin spice to it. The recipe doesn't call for it, but because I wanted to add a little something extra, I went ahead and did that. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I just thought this would be very appropriate, seeing as how, I've been seeing all over Instagram, everybody is just like ready for fall, ready for cooler weather, and that means like Halloween, pumpkins, fall leaves, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, if you tried this recipe out, let me know in the comments below, or if you're friends with me on Instagram, you can let me know on any one of my posts, or you can take a picture of your creation and tag me in it. So, all right, you guys, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye. Okay, so I just wanted to come on very quickly and update you guys. So what I realized is that the reason that my cake didn't come out the way that it should have is because I used a mug that was entirely too thick. What happened was a lot of the heat was absorbed into the mug itself as opposed to in the cake, so it didn't cook the way that it should have. I have made mug cakes before and I've never had an issue with them. Although this is good, it has the texture, like I said earlier, more like a bread pudding as opposed to cake. It's still good, it just didn't cook the way that I wanted it to. So I would definitely recommend using a mug that is thinner, or even like a thin bowl to make your cake in. So just a quick little update for you guys. Bye.